Tonight on Newswatch, fix or tear down? That's the question one local college is facing with their wind turbines.
Also tonight, how has the continuing state budget impasse and Eastern Illinois layoffs impacted the Charleston housing market? We'll tell you coming up, but first, Jesse, this sunshine is sticking around all week?
Lakeland College is exploring the possibilities of tearing down one of the 2 wind turbines on their campus. And that's our top story tonight. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Lacey Clifton.
And I'm Nate Page. Officials say last summer the south turbine was hit by lightning, causing electrical problems. They say it will cost around $100,000 to fix the turbine, and students work on different parts of the turbines, and some even climb 120 feet in the air to perform maintenance on them. Emil Wolsifer is one of those students, and he says it would be easier to take it down than to keep spending more money on it. The college received a community-based job training grant from the U.S. Department of Labor to use the turbines as an educational tool for energy renewable programs. Wolsifer says since 2012 they've spent $240,000 in parts on the turbine and only generated $8,500 in power. Lakeland says if they do tear the turbine down, they will use its parts as learning tools. The campus will still maintain 3 other windmills. The University of Illinois student who gave birth in a dorm room is now facing murder charges. Police say they were called to 20-year-old Lindsay Johnson's dorm to check on her, but she claimed she was only ill. Later that day, after reports of hearing an infant crying, police located Johnson on campus and brought her to the police department. Police say Johnson admitted to giving birth, but that she hadn't known she was pregnant and the baby wasn't breathing at the time. When they told her about reports of cries, she admitted the infant was alive and made statements suggesting she may have tried to quiet the child by covering its mouth. If convicted, Johnson could face between 20 to 60 years in prison. And in tonight's Crime Watch, Champaign police are warning residents about a sexual assault. Police want students at the University of Illinois to be aware of the situation. They say a student was sexually abused at a fraternity house on Saturday by a person known to the victim. Police say the university is providing resources to assist those involved and will continue to take actions to keep students safe. The investigation is continuing. Continuing tonight's Crime Watch, Coles County updates their most wanted list. 49-year-old James Aubrey, pictured on the left, tops the list, and he's charged with indecent solicitation of a child. Next, 21-year-old William Bailey, pictured on the right, is charged with an armed robbery. The sheriff's department says both men are considered armed and dangerous, and if you know where they might be, call police immediately or Crime Stoppers. A cash reward may be offered if your information leads to an arrest. The entire list can be found on our website, weiu.net. The city of Marshall will soon share water supply with a nearby community. On Monday, the city of Casey voted unanimously to approve receiving water from Marshall. Officials say Marshall maintains their own water supply, and the 2 communities have been discussing the topic for months. Director of Public Works Corey Sheehy says Marshall hasn't yet approved the item, but will do so at the next city council meeting. And revenue for a local film festival is on the decline. Officials say the total net revenue for the Roger Ebert Film Festival has dropped about $25,000 between 2013 and 2015. They say 4 of the 37 films shown within the last few years failed to generate at least $1,000 in ticket sales. Officials say the sales of the all-session festival passes are also declining, while the individual ticket sales have varied. The 18th annual Roger Ebert Film Festival will start this week at the Virginia Theater in Champaign. Well, it looks like we're in for a lot of sunshine this week.
That's right. And Jesse, the temperatures are warming up too.